Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Teddy, what's the worst-case scenario for a power? Ramirez is snapped by a right hand. Nice block by Ramirez. Chavez is rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Up top with the right hand. Rocked by that punch. Stunned, but solid. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has the sense of a flash knockdown there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. He's still got a live guy opposite him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the best indicated that he didn't really hurt him. His opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
Good block there by Ramirez. Very nice defensive guard there. Not much action as he just ties up. Chavez is scoring with that right hand. With Chavez early on in a fight, how can you get a sense that things can be heading his way?
Because his approach never changes, his setup mentally. It's always the same, it's always steady. Even when you go back, look at him in the corner. He looks like he's just out for a walk. He doesn't even take a deep breath.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
We count down the final moments of this round. The kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take these shots, okay? You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
Ramirez's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round.
Come on, kid, focus.
You see him holding on. Chavez's bang by a big uppercut. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Finish with a hook.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And banging away he goes. And once again he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ramirez is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down.
Teddy, everybody has the imprint of where they came from. In the case of Julio Cesar Chavez, the son of a railroad worker, and he grew up in an abandoned railroad car among 9 siblings.
Yeah, and that's going to serve him in his pro career because he didn't have much of an amateur background. So facing things, difficult things, making choices will help him become a fighter.
Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. That's a well-placed hook by Ramirez. And he just holds on there. Piercing jab. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Looking good. He's tired. He's tired.
Ramirez is coming off a round in which he was shook up really bad. He hit the canvas again. He needs things to change. JCC landing the big hook. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Nice block by Chavez.
Come on, kid,
Chavez is well off the mark that time. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Keep moving.
Nowhere close, that punch by Ramirez.
He's tired.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Julio Cesar Chavez landing the huge uppercut. Halfway through this round here. He missed that uppercut.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Ramirez is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
You're not focusing.
Keep doing what you're doing. Stay away from the, come on.
Pace yourself.
Don't let the punch.
Good block by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Go.
10 clicks of the top.
Come on, get focused.
And round 3 comes to an end.
I need you to move this round, all right? Muévate. He's going to come in swinging. He thinks you're still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep them away. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough punches, okay?
I think our fans out there will be curious to see your scorecard here at the beginning of round number 4. Ramirez has been willing to throw punches. His punch output is high, but he has not earned a round on your scorecard.
Yeah, but Joe, that's why they call it the sweet science. It's not enough just to grab a guy, put him in a ring, and say throw punches. You got to throw at the right time, at the right distance. You don't do that, you pay a price, you lose rounds.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Chavez is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Scores up top with a left. Chavez has got to be feeling the sting of that big, powerful hook. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Not precise at all by Julio Cesar Chavez.
Work the body kick. Body shots. Vamos, tú primero.
Relax, relax.
He missed with that headshot.
If there was anything that you could add to his overall skill set, what would it be?
If you could give him the God-given gift of just increasing his speed and things like that, you'd make him a little faster. But he made the most of what he had.
Ramirez's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And he engages in the clinch. Good defense, just covering up down low. Ramirez is doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to con his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Ramirez is really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
Keep him in front of you, okay?
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well,
and yet another big shot comes in. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Ramirez is down, and he looks to be out.
now we're going to see what's inside this man.
It's over. The fight is over. Chavez's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. This fight is now over, and Teddy, it was obvious right from the beginning which way it was going to go.
Oh, yeah, what a tough guy. He took so much, but he took too much. The only guy tough is his manager for taking this fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.